welcome to Charmed Intentions. Today, I ain't even gonna hold you. We're gonna be doing like a messed up mind F spell. That is our spell today. This is to make someone go crazy. This is really gonna screw with their mind. It can be as messed up as you want it to be. You will see, but this is a mind F spell to really F with someone's mind. So that is what we're going to be doing. My Etsy shop is in the description if you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, all that is over there. And let's start with today's magic. So this one is a little more advanced. You'll need some things that you might not just have around at home, but super easily accessible. You're going to need a skull candle. Again, this is a mind F candle. So we're going to need something that represents the mind. You can draw a picture of a brain and you can put your intention right onto that picture, but we're going to be using a candle, of course, and that's how we're going to empower the spell with fire energy as well. So you're really going to want to use the skull. You'll need a little piece of paper for a petition. You'll need a writing utensil, pen. I'm going to be using a domination powder, and I'm going to be using mugwort. Mugwort is really good for working with the mind, and also mugwort is really good when you're wanting to come at someone spiritually. So when you want to enter and infiltrate their dreams and give them nightmares every night, or you really want to get into their mind and make them go crazy, like even during the day, we're going to use Sister Mugwort for that. And then if you don't have like domination powder here, honestly don't worry about it. Check your pantry, see if you have maybe some rosemary. Rosemary is good with the mind. Poppy seeds are really good for, you know, kind of effing with someone. You can use black pepper as well. Really anything associated with like domination or the mind, and you can pop that into Google and see what you may have at home if you don't have what I have. You know, I do custom spell work, so I have like everything, like literally any and everything you could possibly think of. I have it all, from love and light to just downright just messed up. So we're going to be using something not so extreme, but just domination oil because domination powder, because they will bow down one today and surrender to our will. So that's what I'm going to be using. Go ahead and collect your materials, and then we shall open up our space with our opening invocation, which is just sacred space. Now come to be blessed with darkness and energy. Magic stirs and flows through me. So mote it be. So mote it be. So usually if you've seen some of my other spells in our opening invocation, we say blessed with light and energy, but this is a dark, messed up mind F spell. This is not the love and light, you know. We got some other stuff if you want to, you know, shift around your reality in more of a light way, but this just is not that today. So we're changing our invocation a little bit. So first we're going to write our petition. So this is where you write exactly what you want to happen. I'm telling you guys, do not hold back. One of the things I love about this spell is how just downright nasty it can get, and how you can just really just write whatever you're really wanting to happen. You can leave it more open-ended, or you can give the universe options. So you can say, with this candle, I give them nightmares. I, you know, call towards them bad luck and a loss of like, listen, you can go as hard as you want to go with it. This is not the time. Listen, okay, if it's too much, then I'll see you in the next one then. But this is where when you really want to F some up, okay? So put exactly what you want. I am going to leave mine more open-ended. So I'm going to write, with this candle, all of my enemies lose their mind. Their attention leaves me, and they now watch their own life implode in the worst way. Listen. And the crazy thing is, this petition is so light work. Like, if I was doing an actual spell right now, y'all be like, is this lady all right? Like, is she good? Ma'am, who hurt you? They now watch their own life implode in real time. So that's going to take their eyes, their energy, their attention off me and put it right on their own life, front row seat to watch everything go up in flames. Period. So we've written that now. So we got our petition. All right. So now we're going to put our petition under the plate, and then we're going to place our skull candle on top of the plate. Now you want to inscribe this skull with the name and date of birth, if you have it, of the person that you're mind effing. If you're leaving yours more open-ended, you can write baneful words on the skull. So, you know, job loss, you know, just destitute, unhappiness, you know, uncontrollable thoughts, like whatever you want to put on here, baneful words, their name, their date of birth, if you are programming this for someone specific. And then once you have inscribed that, we can go ahead and dress our candle. Use a little oil. You can literally just use, like, you know, olive oil, whatever you have in the kitchen. It's literally just to make it stick. Like I said, I got a little bit of everything. Hang on to your wigs, hunty. Don't mean to scare ya, but we're going to rub this up with some hex oil. And mainly this is just for it to stick. So it doesn't have to be like, you know, like I said, this one is more advanced materials. There may be some things you don't have, but you don't have to use exactly what I'm using. So then I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle this with the domination. This is going to make them bend to my will, lose control of their own thought, and make it so they are exactly in the mind state that I am putting them in. Domination. There's no way out of this one. And then we're going to be using mugwort. So like I said, if this was like my custom spell work, we'd have multiple candles, all sorts of herbs and oils. So you can use all of them if you have them. You can use, you know, the poppy seed. You can use the black pepper, whatever you have for anything, like I said, like for mind control, domination, baneful, kind of magic, whatever you have. Once you have that assembled, we're going to go ahead and light this candle. And then we're going to speak over the candle pretty much what we wrote on the petition, essentially what we want to happen. With this candle, I mess with their mind. I bend them to my will. They have constant nightmares and worries and fear. They watch as their life falls apart and as everything goes up in flames. Now, really go there. Really go there, okay? And do this in the dark with your lights off, if that's going to help you really tap into that dark energy. Really go there. This is what the spell is for. It's a mind F spell. It's not the, you know, happy-go-lucky, well, maybe they can just reflect on their feelings and feel like they did wrong. No, we're past that. We're way past that. This is when yeah, you done effed around and now you're going to have to find out. That's where we're at with this one. So go ahead and do that. You know, speak over the candle. I love how I just switched back to my my normal talking voice. Go ahead and do that once you're done. And we're going to say our closing evocation once you have spoken over the candle what you want it to do. And so that goes, the gate closes, the spell is spun, my work is done, the magic won. With darkness, I set it free, so done it is, so mote it be. And usually in our closing evocation, it's with love and light, I set it free, so we switch it for this mind F spell. Now, once the skull is done burning, you can discard the materials into the trash, and you can transmute your petition through fire. You can also flush your petition down the toilet if you really want to. I don't know what it is about flushing, but it really just gives me, it's kind of like, you know, the flip phones where you just be, oh, you talking to me crazy? You just snap that phone. That's what the flushing does for me, like get down in the toilet. I know you ain't thought you was with me. You thought you was down in the toilet. Let that toilet water, you know, go ahead and swirl up in you, period. So you can flush it, or you can transmute it directly through fire, whichever one you want to do, whatever one you're feeling, and this is done. So we are all set today. My Etsy shop is in the description if you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work. That is where you can find me, and I will see you in the next one. So mote it be.